All good. So, he is correct. Howard the Duck is a thing. I was wrong. I seek penance. I will watch all the Marvel films, even Miss Marvel 3 times.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, sorry. I tried to sneak that one in to trick you, but okay.
I'm not stupid.
Dang it.
I've had a few...
Can I watch that one? I like that one.
I had a few drinks, but I'm not... Go on.
No, fine. You're not gone enough to talk about the future state of Marvel. Specifically, we're not going to talk about all the movies. I mean, we're looking forward.
We'll just run through. I mean, I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. I'm looking forward to Daredevil. I'm looking forward to Guardians 3. I'm looking forward to Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. I'm looking forward to Blade. I'm looking forward to the Fantastic Four.
Have they released who's going to be Blade yet? Who the actor?
Mahershala Ali. Where have you been? Are you serious? They released this back in like 2020.
Nope.
Like before, or no. No, they released it because it was. I think it was on Disney Day, or they did like a Or no, it was 2019. It was like right after, because that's when they announced.
You want to just keep going back? I want to say no. It was 2016.
No, because it was right before the pandemic, because we didn't have a Comic-Con.
Right.
And so they did
the virtual.
Yeah,
one.
they did the one. Well, no, they did the. I'm talking about 2019. Mm-hmm. They would say, "Oh, Black Widow's coming. Guardians 3 is coming. Blade's coming." And then we have Mahershala Ali, formerly Cottonmouth from Luke Cage, and now he is our Blade.
That's a good choice.
And Wesley Snipes gave his blessing, so I'm all for that.
That's a good sign. Now, did Ryan Reynolds give his blessing too? Because he was in Blade 3.
I'm ignoring you. So Echo is coming. I'm excited for her. Our shout outs to Marvel, shouting out the hearing impaired and those who are with special needs, or
yes,
it's truly incredible. Blind people, deaf people,
especially they give it as much reference as they did with Moon Knight.
Yeah, well, especially because you got two major characters. The girl who played Makari in the Eternals, the girl who's fast, and she was deaf, and she was in Walking Dead. And the girl who played Echo in Hawkeye, who's now getting her series, Maya Lopez, she's deaf too, and she also has one leg. She wears an implant.
I didn't know that.
Did you not see her? Because in the scene where she's
I thought that was just an effect. She's missing a leg. Dang.
And also shout outs to I don't know the actress's name, but the girl who played Barbara Gordon in Titans, she actually only has one leg. I thought that was special effects. I thought that was lighting, but no, she actually legit doesn't have. She only has one leg, and she lost it in an accident. But she's been fighting as far as getting roles. She doesn't want to be just known as the crippled girl.
Don't want to be stereotyped.
Or paraplegic or whatever.
Like when Peter Dinklage played Stark for, I think it was that guy from Days of Future Past. What was his name?
Bolivar Trask.
Trask, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. I like seeing people. My opinion, if you haven't seen the show, you know my opinion. I don't care as long as you are the right person for the role and you do a great job, and I love that. But I have to ask, with She-Hulk, are you more happy to see She-Hulk, or are you more happy to see Matt Murdock come back?
Listen,
or both.
First of all you weirdos who are excited about a dude.
Oh, I was talking about She-Hulk in general.
If you're excited about a dude showing up in a female-led show, there's something seriously wrong with you, and you might need to talk to somebody about what you're really interested in.
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in She-Hulk. If you're a nerd boy and you're a fan, you should be happy for this, because this has literally been every nerd boy's fantasy since the early 80s.
She was the first fourth wall breaker.
Yes, she was.
And she's
sexy as hell.
I abstain.
Listen, nobody's gonna complain about death by snoo by She-Hulk. Nobody.
I can't say shit.
I surrender my masculinity to her.
I'll surrender the coriander. Coriander. She'll freaking destroy my ass too. Doesn't mean.
Oh my gosh.
We'll get some green and orange. We'll get some dolphin love up in this.
Then you need to watch Titans.
I will watch it.
The girl who plays Coriander she is fine.
My biggest issue originally was I wasn't a fan of the costume design for her.
Okay, but that's season 1. If you get over that hump and get into like the rest of the seasons, it's actually a not bad show.
That's what you and everybody tells me. If I can get past season 1, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it.
That's if they don't cancel it. Shout outs to Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah. I don't know at this point, man. Like I said, the dude's trying to save $3 billion. I don't know how they're going to do that cutting stuff. That's only like a couple $100 million. It's like, hold on, I need to save $10,000 to,
if you want to save money, you should switch to Geico. Don't cut don't cut movies and shows that you've already spent like millions on.
Hashtag not sponsored by Geico, unless you're willing to pay us. In which case, go Geico. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this stuff. It's interesting because we're seeing a lot of stuff that's we never really thought we were going to get to see. The Wrecking Crew looks a little interesting for She-Hulk, so I'm actually looking forward with that one.
I mean, I'm a little iffy on that one because I don't like how they changed that because their story was tied to Asgardian magic, and they should have introduced them in a Thor movie. Instead of Hulk,
they could have
She-Hulk, but I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
They could have just been the opening to Thor: Love and Thunder after Gore the God Butcher. You have like Thor fight these guys and just set it up, and maybe he's like trying to get into the swing of things. Maybe they're out there with before the Guardians of the Galaxy or something.
Yeah, that could work.
I mean, it's always like you said before. It's like you don't want to focus on the what if and just think of what you got. Even though the What If series was actually really good, but yeah, I know. Because that one's coming up, but the big movie coming up, the next big one is Wakanda Forever. The trailer dropped and all that good stuff.
Did it though?
I mean, strong woman, fuck everybody else. No, I'm curious though. Like I said, when I told you, it gives me the feels of the Captain Marvel vibes. Because with a title like Wakanda Forever, I'm expecting to see like everybody pitch in. Like T'Challa's mom, Shuri, all the generals, M'Baku, especially with who they're bringing in. And you called this. I'll give you credit because you said this is the only way to go. Yeah. No, you and Lightfoot, a buddy of mine, both called it.
This movie is only going to be good to set up Namor, and that's literally it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go into this now?
No, by all means. Like I said, everybody, I'm hesitant. I have hope. I want it to be good. Now, as part of the agreement for getting the chief critic here, I had to promise him a soapbox. He's currently got my ottoman right here, so that's close enough.
All right.
Have at it.
All right. Is this thing on? Is testing? Is this thing on?
All right. There you go.
Okay. Shut up. Fuck you.
Oh no, that's for Disney. I'm giving you the middle finger for them.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by saying, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. We lost a true soldier, a true a true black excellence icon. We're taking the Black Panther out. This man has played some iconic characters from, James Brown to, oh my gosh, the baseball player.
Jackie Robinson?
Jackie Robinson, yes. Why was I blanking on that?
Oh my God, I feel bad.
He's played so many iconic characters throughout his role, and Black Panther to me was just like the cherry on top of this excellent Sunday that was his legacy and his career. Yeah. And unfortunately we lost him to battle cancer, fuck cancer. His story about just just fighting through it and
it's inspirational.
And he just didn't want people to feel sorry for him. He just wanted to live his life, and he wanted to inspire others, and I think it's great. That being said, this Wakanda Forever movie, I'm not feeling it. I'm not on board. I'm not. I saw the trailer and I was not impressed, and I was not. I'm not 100% with this, and I think Disney is making a serious mistake. They made a serious mistake by not. It's not that they didn't recast T'Challa. It's you didn't even try to. You just literally shut it down and said, "Oh no, we're just gonna keep going." Like T'Challa,
like he didn't matter.
Yeah, like he didn't matter. You don't kill off characters in movies and comic books just because the actor who portrayed them is dead in real life. You're basically saying that these characters that we look up to are not immortal to us. And I think that's ridiculous. I think that's pretty fucked up. When Christopher Reeve passed away, did we say, stop putting Superman in movies? No, we kept it moving because the character means more to the people. And, we love Christopher Reeve, but, we gotta keep it moving because Superman's legacy lives on forever. We didn't, when Adam West passed away, did we stop putting Batmans in there? No, we kept it moving. We got Michael Keaton, we got
George
Clooney, we got all these people, and not saying they're good. Christian Bale and Batfleck or whatever. But we kept it moving because Batman's symbol and what he means to our community, the community, us nerds and comic book followers, is important. So why does T'Challa have to be the one that gets axed in both the comics, the movies, and in real life? We lost Chadwick Boseman, that's terrible. But we still have a Black Panther, and we still have a king named T'Challa. But you're just going to take him out the equation just because the man who played him one time, played him a couple times, but one lead actor, and got one amazing movie, and you're just going to scrap the character just like that and kill him off screen? Last time I checked, I read some stuff where people were criticizing Marvel, saying that, their writing has gotten lazy as of recent. Well, what do you think killing somebody off screen is doing? It's not exactly helping your argument of you guys are not being lazy writers. And I think it's just unbelievable, and it's unacceptable. And on top of that, you're also taking away an opportunity from some potential young Black actor that could have taken the role and done something different with it. It's also respecting and honoring Chadwick's legacy, but also bringing something else to the table. We've had multiple people play roles of different heroes and icons and characters.
Rhodey, for example.
Rhodey's not like somebody main. Spider-Man. We've had 3 Spider-Mans. We've had how many Batmans? We've had
Actually, we've had 4 if you count the Japanese one.
Whatever.
I know, but
and that too. But why is T'Challa and Black Panther? Why is that off limits? Disney. I'm sorry, but why all of a sudden now this is where you guys care about people's legacies, and now you all of a sudden give a shit and we can't replace somebody, when I've seen you countless times over the years recast people for less. I've seen studios recast people for less. So don't act like you guys are so above not recasting people because you care about people's legacies all of a sudden. Y'all should have recasted T'Challa. T'Challa deserved at least 3 movies. He deserved a full trilogy arc. I'm not saying I'm against Shuri taking over the role or the mantle, or M'Baku taking over the role, or someone taking over the role of Black Panther. I'm just saying it's too soon. It's too early. Yeah. And Shuri's arc in her story in the MCU shows no type of sign or no type of evidence that she is ready to take over the throne or be the next Black Panther. So stop it with this whole blah blah blah, we care about his legacy and it's time for a new Black Panther. How? Off of 1 major movie and 3 major cameos, now y'all want to play the it's time to switch him up? You guys are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. I'm still gonna watch Wakanda Forever, but my hands are literally folded like this because I am judging the shit out of you. It seems like this movie is more of a cash grab and more of a we need to make deadlines than it is a culture piece. Because the first Black Panther, when it came out, you dropped it in February and during Black History Month. It spoke to us, I would say, I can't speak for all Black people, but it spoke to the community as a whole. And I think majority of the people enjoyed it. Clearly the numbers don't lie. Did over $1 billion at the box office. Most successful Black produced, predominantly Black stars, cast, writers, whatever, on this set. So you spoke to the culture with that, and I will always be forever grateful for that. But this is borderline kind of like gentrification. It's like the white man is really trying to take over this project and make it into something that it shouldn't be, at least not yet. So, Wakanda Forever, I'm not on board all the way. I got a pinky toe on the boat, but I'm not supporting this fully. Mm-hmm. So, and that's all I gotta say. And I'm done.
Well, I ain't, but and to tie for what you said, because I was a teacher at a dropout prevention school. We had predominantly African American students, and when Black Panther came out, I remember, and this was all Pinellas, but Pinellas County itself got really behind this movie, and we were having like an actual Black Panther day of sorts where, sounds a little weird, but no, seriously, we had comic books brought in, like local comic stores brought like Black Panther #1 because there was like a new run at the time. There was field trips going to the theaters. I remember a lot of my students really looking forward to it because they didn't know that they thought he was the first African American superhero. He wasn't.
Well, no, he's the first black superhero. African American, we can go into details. No, but he actually is the first black mainstream superhero in comics.
In comics, yes. I meant like
circa 1966.
I meant like movie-wise, but yeah. But no, you're right. No, he was. And his interest was actually really cool because Black Panther was not a hero in the beginning. He was a villain that fought the Fantastic Four, and he
wasn't a villain. He was doing something to test them to basically see if he could get their help because he needed an assistance. But go on.
But no, you're right though, and that's the thing, and I agree with you fully as an obviously not black man, but I do agree that he had a story to tell, and Shuri taking over the reins would have been the proper ending to a trilogy.
Yeah,
and one of my favorite comic book pairs in all of comics is Storm and T'Challa because I do like their chemistry. I do like how she's the Queen of Wakanda. She leads the X-Men, then she leads the nation. She does a great job. She's really powerful. She's always like his rock basically, and that would have been so nice to see. To build up on that, because you could have gotten a second one. She could have been brought in like with X-Men or whatnot, and then he becomes the king. He realizes he can't keep doing all this, and then he passes the role on to Shuri. We've had time for her to build up. It seems like you said they were lazy. Good writing is hard. I'm sorry, it is.
So is math.
Tell me about it. But it pains me that Disney does this. They always champion, we're the champions of diversity, we're the champions of this. To me, this seems like you are literally everything the opposite of what you say you are. You're shutting the door for potential of, like you said, a new actor. And even something, I think you said it too, the actor gave his consent. Please, have someone else fill the role.
Allegedly, they said he was on his deathbed and he said, recast me. His own family said, recast him.
On his fucking deathbed.
So you can't even respect a man's death wishes, like, to go forward and turn this into something else.
Yeah. That when you told me that and I found the story, that broke my fucking heart. Because he knew what these heroes meant.
Yeah.
And when we went back to all the MCU stuff we said, but even before Phase 4, like everything up to Endgame, these heroes stood for something. They were symbols. They were greater than just the actor or the thing we saw on screen because they all represented something. Some form of hope, some form of challenge, some form of greatness we can look up to.
Right.
And now they just fucking
and
gave the middle
I'm
finger.
going to clarify this one more time. I am not against Shuri taking the role. And I'm not anti, like, oh, I don't want to see a female. I'm not a chauvinist. I'm not a chauvinist like this guy. I actually want to see female superheroes. I'm not for Shuri taking this one right now. And also, if you're going to sit there and say, oh, I don't want to, I'm being chauvinistic and I don't want to see a black female Panther or whatever. Hello, we have plenty of female superheroes in the MCU getting ready for, like,
their big breaks.
You know, we have Miss Marvel. We have Monica Rambeau. We still have Captain Marvel. This guy hates. Kate Bishop.
I don't hate her.
We have plenty of people. Echo, she's coming.
Please, Jessica Jones.
Probably some Jessica Jones, anti-hero stuff. Invisible Woman, when she drops in Fantastic Four, she's probably going to do some major stuff. She-Hulk is literally a week away. And that's it. So it's not about, being sexist or nothing like that. It's about telling somebody's story to its entirety before you pass the torch. There's a reason why Cap at the end of, when I say Cap, I mean Steve Rogers. Yeah. At the end of Endgame, he gave the shield to Sam because he had already done what he needed to do. He led the Avengers. He fought in World War II. He fought against so many people. Loki, Ultron, Thanos, his own team,
he saw so
the
many
government.
Of his friends die.
Watched so many of his friends die. And then he finally got a second chance to live out the life he wanted to with the love of his life. And so he was he was done. And so he was like, I'm going to pass off this mantle to one of my most trusted allies because Captain America is not one person. It's a symbol. It's a mantle.
And even better, Sam.
And also, on a practical note, we've already had
a lot.
We've had 10 years worth of movies from Chris Evans. So,
not to mention a lot of cameos too.
A lot of cameos too.
Loki turned into him in freaking Thor 2.
Yeah. So the timing for him to pass on the torch was right. The timing for anybody else to take over the mantle for Black Panther is not right.
But if I may, for Sam, he didn't accept it right away. He had self-doubt, which I really appreciate. He's human. And then he had a whole series where you see he earns the shield and the wings. Yeah. He has become Captain America. And no, he is Captain America. I'm sorry, y'all. He's Captain America. Like when Miles took over the role of Peter when he died in the Ultimate Universe, he was Spider-Man. He still is Spider-Man. We got 2 Spider-Men going around. That's why I called usually one Peter and one Miles.
Yep.
But just that hurts me on a level, and I already know who's going to be Black Panther, so I already know what route they're going to take.
Yeah, thank you for spoiling it, Legos.
Yeah, hey, it could be worse. We got Gore the God Butcher spoiled by an actual figure sale, his actual look.
I mean, but we already knew he was going to be in the.
Well, yeah.
I just didn't know what he was going to look like. But when you sit there and release Lego pieces that straight up show,
and you show with the helmet off,
the person with their helmet off, it's like, wow, you don't even give a shit.
You could have just kept the helmet on; it would have worked just as well.
Yeah, left the mystery, or maybe T'Challa was going to be in Wakanda forever, but now we don't know.
And if they pull a fast one on us, congrats! You got us all pissed up and fire up. But I mean, that's not a good strategy. I'll be honest, because we're just going to be really pissed at you if you somehow pull a fake one on us.
Yeah.
And to me, that would almost even be worse, where you literally are just using this guy's legacy to get everybody pissed off.
You want to know something? You want to know something? I want to be proven wrong. Same. I want to go into this movie in November, and I want to watch this, and I want something to blow my fucking mind that so much that my disdain for this movie is absolutely fucking like.
It's the Atlantean Wakandan War. It's literally like.
Yeah. Also.
Perfect.
Where did Atlantis come from? Or I'm sorry, what are they calling it now? Because they can't use Atlantis.
Right, they have to.
It's like the Mayan. It's like the Mexican Mayan.
The Mayan ruins or
something like that. They're not even Atlanteans. That's another thing. Fuck you, DC. It's their fault.
Yeah, I know it is because we can't just share fucking names. Because God forbid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That goes for Marvel too. He's Captain Marvel, not Shazam. But still, I know they lost that battle.
They lost that. I mean, her name literally has Marvel in it.
Yeah, I know. But if he says his name, what have you go to? I am Shazam. Ah, shit.
Yeah, isn't the wizard's name Shazam?
Yep, everybody's name's Shazam. Hey, Shazam. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Shazam.
Hi, Shazam. Actually, no, you'll be what's Shazam's uncle's name?
I don't know.
I forget.
What do you?
I know it's Billy Marvel, Mary Marvel. I noticed Tony Tiger, and then there's
You said Tony the Tiger?
Not Tony Tiger. Shit. It's some T Tiger because everyone loves their alliterations.
Oh my gosh.
But nah, in Marvel Phase 4, I can definitely say compared to the others is slower, but that's because we literally just had the fucking finale of all finales, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta take this.
We're on vacation.
Yeah, we're just getting back to school. We gotta get started again. We're a little rusty. I mean, to be fair, ever since Eternals, I don't think there's been like Moon Knight is easily one of the best things they've ever produced, and I still stand behind Miss Marvel, especially the first 3 episodes. But yeah, any other crazy news from Marvel fun facts I'm not aware of? Like the Fantastic Four, are they still going to use old boy for Reed Richards or?
I heard other things. I heard Henry Cavill might get the role, which I'm not against. And I also heard the dude who plays Joe on that Netflix show You, he might get the role, which is kind of I'm actually kind of on board for either one of them. But the thing is, why would you spend all this money and resources casting John Krasinski for Multiverse of Madness if you're just gonna like discard him and be like, oh, that was just a one-time deal? Like we wanted John Krasinski for quite some time. We've been fan casting this for quite some time, and you finally answered our prayers. And then you're just gonna be like,
and then you kill him in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, turn him into blue spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Oh my god! Thanks. Now I can never watch that scene again without thinking spaghetti. She kills his ass.
But yeah, no, I hope John Krasinski stays on.
I do.
Although I won't be mad if they go with either Henry Cavill or the guy from You. I did hear.
I heard Henry Cavill's still trying to come back as Superman when they restart the DC stuff, so that'd be a little weird if he was in both. But then again,
you're so cute when you're naive.
I'm gonna drag your ass back here in 4 years and go, ha!
What 4 years?
Hold on, let me rephrase. Ha! It's still shit, but ha! Because they cannot make a good live-action Superman movie recently. I'm sorry. The only good Superman movie they made in a while was Superman vs. the Elite.
Okay. But that was like...
Animated, I know.
That was animated.
I'm counting the animated ones too. I guess All-Star maybe, but that wasn't really that.
Right. I heard that Jason Segel might be up for the role of one Benjamin J. Grimm, the blue-eyed loving thing. Mm-hmm. And I'm not mad at that either. I don't know anything about Sue or Johnny about their castings, but I mean, I hope Marvel makes the good decisions and they go pretty good with this. Since they're not doing an origin story, we can just dive right in. If you don't know anything about Fantastic Four or how they got started, there's like 4 movies on Disney Plus. Go watch it, or use this thing called Google,
or watch any of the freaking.
Because I'm tired of it. I'm grown. I'm tired of explaining shit to y'all. Y'all should be up on your shit.
When Marvel's like that little kids show they create where they're all like this tall. And like
Superhero Squad!
That one, yeah. When they can even tell you what the Fantastic Four are, I think you're good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But even my nephew and niece know who they are, and they're like 6 and 8.
That's because they have you as an uncle.
Yeah, I'm the fun Cole.
Yeah. But when will we have a pop of it? That's the type of humor you can expect from Thor: Love and Thunder.
No, you need to stop. You need to stop.
No, I will never stop. If I do stop, that means something has happened and Disney has finally taken me out.
Well, you better lock your doors and stay away from windows.
Well, joke's on you. That thing can't lock for shit.
Okay.
I'm being 100% serious on that one. That's the reason I got freaking knives hidden all over this place. But don't laugh. But serious though, you know, we've talked a lot about Marvel here. The good, the bad, the future. But what spurred this little conversation on between us, and if you all want to see us at each other's throats, we got one more, I think, in the can. Are you good for one more?
Sure. Let's do this.
The one we've all been discussing for the longest time on text, we can finally put down in words and just get it all out. Because now we're going to dive into the cesspool that is DC with who did it better? Joss Whedon or Zack Snyder? Justice League cut, here we come! I'm going to need more alcohol.